Hey there, Rachel Cook here, founder of the Yogipreneur, with another great Techie Thursdays. So today I wanted to talk about how effective your Facebook page is. And a great way to learn about this is to check out your Facebook Insights. This is something I don't think a lot of people think about or check up on very often, but it's something that I've made a habit of looking at about once a month, every 3 months, every 6 months, so that I can really see how engaged my community is and see the overall growth of my community on Facebook. So if you go over to your Facebook page and you're the administrator, you should be able to see on the right hand side a little link that says View Insights. So you're going to want to click on that link and give it a second to load, because it's coming up with a lot of great information about who's on your page, how they interact on your page, if they are viewing your page versus commenting or posting on your page. So something you'll see is when you look at your page for just a month at a time, you're not necessarily going to see a huge amount of information. The information that I like to see in a month view is looking at what days people are checking out my site or my Facebook page. So I can see on my Facebook page that most people are looking at my site on Thursdays are very popular days. Well, that's when I publish Techie Thursdays. So I imagine that Thursdays are going to get the most comments, the most likes. That's when everything is spiking for me, is on Thursdays. So something I'd really like to look at is a longer term view. So I'm going to check here the date range all the way back to January 1st. And the reason I want to do January 1st is that gives me, well, it's a little over 6 months. It's closer to a full 7 months now that we're at the end of July. But overall, it's going to give me a good picture of how my community has been growing. So when I look at January 1st, I can see that I had 450 monthly active users. Well, coming all the way out to where we're at today, the last analytic or the last insight was 1,073 monthly active users. So I more than doubled the number of active users to my Facebook page, people who are actively looking at it, commenting on it. So that's pretty great. I'm thrilled with that metric. So I think doubling in 6 months is pretty solid and steady, and that's what I'm all about. I don't necessarily want to be trying to grow simply for the sake of growth. I want to grow quality. I want to have the right people coming to me. Something that you might notice is there are two big pops here in my graph. And the reason that I have those more than anything is because during those times I was promoting programs that I was offering. So you'll see if you're promoting something and that happens to be a time that you're really putting a lot of content out, a lot of information out, that's when you're going to see some jumps in your insights. And that's why it's so important, again, to look over the long term, because if you only look in that section and then you're comparing it the next month and you're not promoting anything or you don't have so much going on, it could make you start to worry. But I'm not worried because I know that that's consistent with what I was sharing with my community. Something else you might want to check out is your overall interactions. So overall, I can see that my interactions, which is views, people that are actually looking at what I'm sharing, and feedback, so people that are liking or commenting on everything. And I think overall, I'm thrilled with where it's gone. So I had a small number of likes and comments at the beginning of the year, and now I'm getting more likes at a time. So where I might have only gotten one like here and there, now I'm getting 10 or 11. So that shows me that my community overall is very active. I have a lot of people who are engaging with me on my page, which is fantastic. Something else I want you guys to check out is the users. So if you hop on to the left-hand side over here, where it says users is the next link down from page overview, you click on users, give it a second to load up. And this is overall, it's going to tell me my new likes. So again, it defaulted back to the last month. I've had 69 new likes in the last month, lifetime likes 983, monthly active users 1,073. So I'm thrilled with all those numbers. Again, they've more than doubled since the beginning of the year, which I think is amazing. And I really love seeing I have this many, 69 new likes a month. I think that's great progress for a business that's a pretty small boutique type of consultancy business. And what I really love to look at is the demographics. So if you scroll down to about the middle of the page, it's going to give you the demographics, the breakdown of who's looking at your page. As you can see, it says female 76%, male 20%, which leaves 4% somewhere. I'm assuming that 4% is probably female. So most of the people on my page are women, which I expect because that's who I'm specifically targeting. It's who I like to work with is women. I have the most in common with them because I'm a woman. I share a lot about what it's like to be a mom juggling a business. And looking at the age breakdown, so 28% is 25 to 34 years old, another 28% is 35 to 44 years old. They probably have a lot in common with me. We understand each other. We're right there at the same kind of stage of our life or our family. There's a lot that we have in common when it comes to running a business, juggling a family, being married, all these different things that I have in my own life. It reflects out into my community. So what I really love is seeing that I am on target, that I am indeed reaching those people, and that I'm engaging them. And I know that I'm engaging them based on the interactions piece that we just looked at. So that makes me really happy. It lets me know that my communications is really effective in reaching people and connecting with them and building those relationships where there's an ongoing conversation through the Facebook. And some other fun things to take a look at is where people are around the world. Most of the people that I'm talking to are in the US, which is to be expected. 90 in Canada, which is cool. There's a lot of Canadians who are in my community. I'm not sure if this is 100% accurate because I feel like there's probably more. But anyhow, so US is the dominant, then Canada, United Kingdom. Yep, I have some clients in the UK. Australia, I have some clients in Australia as well. Mexico, India, Ireland, Sweden, Argentina, Colombia, Turkey, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, Chile, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand. So pretty cool, right? It's really cool to realize that through a tool like this, you can really take your company, you can take your business, your offering, what you're sharing with the world, you can take it international, and it really happens very quickly. In fact, during this time that I've had this big growth in my Facebook page, I have taken on my first international clients, which has been really exciting because it's been really cool to connect with people around the world. I absolutely am thrilled about that. And without tools like Facebook or Twitter, I might not have had that kind of international exposure. So very cool. I'm thrilled about that. So that pretty much wraps up everything. Oh, one more piece I want to share with you guys. So activity. When you come down to the activity, something that you might want to check out as well as what tabs are people viewing the most. So the tabs are the different pages you have inside your Facebook page. So you have your wall, you have information, notes, photos, YouTube, whatever extra little things you've added into your page. You'll notice here that most of the people who are checking out my page are going straight to the wall. So they're going straight to where I'm posting, where other comments are being posted, where other people are posting, which is cool. Then you'll see another 481 people landing on my welcome tab. Well, my welcome tab is a custom tab that I created to welcome people who are not my fans yet to like the page. This is something I'm going to be going deep into in an upcoming training I'll be releasing to you guys called Techie Training to Attract Your Tribe, where I will share with you guys some great information about how to build out a welcome tab, how to customize a lot of the features on your Facebook page, and how to really optimize all the different pieces of your Facebook page so that you take this really amazing community and actually start turning these people into clients, into students, into customers, which is really what this is all about. It's a great way to connect with people, but if you're an entrepreneur and a business owner, at some point you really want to be bringing those people off of Facebook and into your business. And that's exactly what we'll be covering in Techie Training to Attract Your Tribe. So keep an eye out for the announcement about that coming in the next week or so. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like it. And if you haven't yet, hop on over to the Yogipreneur.com where you can get some great free training from me, as well as Mindful Marketing Mondays and Techie Thursdays delivered straight to your email, as well as advance notice on the release of Techie Training to Attract Your Tribe. I hope this served you. Thank you so much for your attention. Namaste.